Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Courtney Cox claims she lived in a haunted house. Maybe that's why her face looks permanently terrified. The Jaguars may trade their number one draft pick, the logic being, what's the big deal? After all, they'll just get another one next year. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis scolded high school students for wearing masks at a press conference yesterday. He did, however, recommend bulletproof vests for school uniforms.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
On the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. I got an email from a guy named Tom. Said, hey, Prospector, wondering if you could prank call my next door neighbor who finally took his Christmas lights down. His name is Lance. He finally got to them here in early March. And I came up with an idea, so I got back in touch with Tom, and I said, I need some information. He gave me that information, and then I decided to call Lance and tell him I'm coming to pick up my ladder. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm calling for Lance.
Yeah? Who's this?
Yeah, my name's Rick from down the street. You live at 9 Street, right?
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah, it's Rick. I live right down the street from you.
Right.
Okay, listen, I want to know what time you're going to be home today.
Why do you want to know what time I'm going to be home today?
Because I'd like to come by and get my ladder.
Who is this again?
My name's Rick. I live right down the street from you, and you got my ladder.
Okay, I don't have your ladder.
Yeah, look, don't you have a 12-foot orange fiberglass Warner ladder?
I do have one of those, but that's my ladder.
Oh, okay, no, that's my ladder, and I'll be there today as soon as I get home to pick it up.
Yeah, that's my ladder. I just bought that ladder from from
okay.
Home Depot,
So is this exactly what I thought you'd say here?
Well, how do you even know I would have that kind of ladder?
Well, okay, so I'm walking down the street the other day, and I'm thinking, man, I wonder what happened to my ladder. I look over at your house, and guess who's finally decided to take their Christmas lights down? And they're up on the roof and taking
I just went to the store and bought this ladder. That's why you saw that ladder
Of course.
today.
Sure you did.
And
Sure. Yeah, sure. You bought the exact same ladder I have. You bought the same exact ladder I have. Yeah. You decided out of the blue.
Right. You know, people buy the same ladders all the time.
Okay, and the same.
They
really?
sell the same
really? They do.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, no, like I didn't know that. Okay. And you thought you were going to take your Christmas lights down just now, right?
Yeah, because I just bought the ladder to do it.
I want my ladder back.
Well, you can come over here and try to get it, but it's probably not going to work out very well.
I'm going to come and get it. You know what's going to be your bad day if you're up on that ladder and I come get it, because I'm not waiting for you to come down, bro. So I hope you grow a pair of wings or something.
I'll be down on the bottom of the ladder waiting for you. I'll put the ladder up, and I'll wait at the bottom of the ladder for you.
Well, you need a ladder, bro.
You're going to need a ladder
just to punch me in the face, bro.
Well, come over here. Come over here, and
I'm coming.
I'll be home this afternoon. You can come over here at about 3 o'clock. I'll be home.
Okay. I'll see you. I'm going to come get my ladder. How about this? How about you try to think of some good comebacks in the meantime? But
I don't need to think of any comeback.
Yeah, all right. Obviously, you can't.
This is my ladder. You're not going to take it from me. It's not going to happen.
Obviously, you can't take a prank call.
Prank call.
Yeah, this is a prank call. It's not real. I don't live down the street from you, dude. It's Prospector. You're on Rock 107.
You got my heart racing. I'm ready to go home. I haven't fought anybody for so long. I'm like, I have to fight somebody now.
No, yeah, you're a really good sport, man. Honestly, you're a great sport. You're on Rock 107 right now. It's Prospector prank call, man.
Oh, man.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
I'd hope they'd leave a voicemail. A woman in Australia ignored a bunch of calls because she thought it was a scammer. Then after several days, she finally picked up, and it was the lottery calling to let her know she'd won $70,000. She'd bought a ticket for a drawing last week, but forgot to check her numbers, so they tracked her down.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
It's delayed, but my fingers are crossed we're still going to have a season. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Yeah, Major League Baseball, of course, it's still locked out. They've canceled the first 2 series of the season, so opening day is going to be pushed off. And there's a lot of sticking points between the union and Major League Baseball owners. But one big sticking point seems to be with the Cleveland Guardians. They used to be the Indians. Remember the movie Major League? They want it re-edited to show that the ownership wanted them to win. And I have a sneak peek of what that might sound like. The movie Major League, as if the owner wanted them to win it all.
I have something I think you all ought to know about. It seems that Mrs. Phelps
Just
thinks
so.
highly of our worth. She put this team together because she thought we'd be
Great.
enough to finish.
First place.
What if we don't finish?
First.
She'll replace you with somebody who will.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole
Funny.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes!
Northeast PA's Classic Rock, Rock 107 and the 9 to 5. No repeat workday. I'm Prospector. And look, Vladimir Putin, he's in the news, obviously, because, the Russian invasion of Ukraine and the fact that he's just a general jackass. But he's also being roasted in his own country. And look, comedy is tough. How tough? Take Russian comedian Evgeny Valkov, who was chosen to perform at the Putin lunchtime roast. Check it out.
Hello, I'm Evgeny. Vladimir Putin's mama so fat, I had to take Trans-Siberian Railway just to get on her good side. Vlad Putin's mama so fat, it only take her 10 seconds to conquer chicken Kiev. Vlad Putin's mama so fat, he had to annex Crimea to make room for her giant butt. Vlad Putin's mama so classless, she herself is communist utopia. Thank you, I am Evgeny. I'll be dead soon. No, I'm serious.
Tough room, man.
What's a yambag? A fool, an idiot, a blockhead, a dunce, or an ignoramus. A dullard, simpleton, or a clot, nitwit, dipstick, pea-brain, mouth breather, or cretin.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
It sounds like this guy was trying to show how tough he is, but got a swift dose of reality. Cops in Winter Haven, Florida were trying to arrest 27-year-old Matthew Correa Saturday night after he stole a pickup truck. He and a female accomplice also tried to rob a tire store at gunpoint, but there was no cash in the register. Well, cops eventually found the truck. It had broken down. Then they later found him driving an SUV, and he tried to hit a cop with that car. And here's where it gets weird. They eventually got the SUV surrounded, so Matthew stood up through the sunroof with a rifle in one hand and a bush light in the other, and then decided to smash the beer bottle on his own forehead while he stared the cops down. That's the move that backfired in a big way, because one of the cops didn't see the bottle, just a gun, and they thought the breaking sound of the bottle was gunshot and returned fire. They only fired one shot, but it hit Matthew in the neck. He'll be okay, though. They got him to a hospital. He should make a full recovery. He's facing a bunch of charges, including attempted murder for trying to run the cop over. The woman he was with also got arrested.
Nominee number 2.
Here's a twist I know you didn't see coming. Neither did the cops. 2 police officers in Virginia were arresting a guy for domestic assault last month when he tried to run. And he took off on foot, and they started chasing him through a field. Then, out of nowhere, a farm animal joined in. Yeah, one of the cops was running through the field trying to catch the guy when a goat from a neighboring farm decided to chase him too. It actually ran right past the cop, made it through a fence, and kept gaining on the guy and chased him into a wooded area. Goats are fast. The cop actually stopped for a second when he saw the goat, like he just needed to process what was happening because it was so odd. The goat helped them flush the guy out of the woods, and they arrested him. Now people online want the police to give the goat an official commendation for helping. I mean, seriously, that goat's the goat. Cops returned the goat to the owner and took the man to jail.
And the winner is
the guy who got arrested when a goat joined the police chase. That's right, the goat flushed him out of the woods and the cops arrested him. You are the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Stay tuned for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week Friday morning right here on Rock 107. Into Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.